Oh, wow. Can I look at it?
This is my year for guns. It's a pistol frame.
Yeah, it is. Way to go.
That's my third one I found this year now.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And what kind of 22, you think?
I'm
or
guessing
38?
Maybe.
It's,
I'm gonna have to do some research on that one. All right, I have my find for the day.
yeah, there you go. We're on site, and we are at the lovely Catlett house. And I actually have been here before, and I'm here with Mr. Bryan Hahn, and this is his permission. And I was here probably 3 years ago. I'll link that video up above. There's another old house here behind us, built in 1857, I believe. And so the video takes place at that house. And this farm is a rather large farm. We're about 200 acres on this farm. And so this is the second house here. And of course, this house is not early 1800s. This house is probably around 1880, I would say, to 1900. Bryan knows the landowner really well, and the landowner has given him a box of old information. This house here is sitting on property. There's an old school. An old school used to be sitting over here right across from this. We're gonna probably detect that in another video. And there's just a lot of stuff on this property that just holds a lot of potential. But let's take a walk around this place. It's just gorgeous, just beautiful. I wonder what this is. Is this our cut stone or is this concrete? That's concrete. Don't know what it is. Beautiful stonework. Now this is the first video of the year. I don't know when you guys will see this. It might be summer. And I just had surgery on my hand. And so I have not been able to get out and detect for more than 2 months. It's been 6 weeks to recover to get my hand back to where I can grip stuff. So, you know, by now you probably already know I'm running behind on videos. I used to post every week, but I've had to pull that back. And it's because I haven't been able to get out and detect. So anyway, it looks like there's a drain field here. Beautiful, beautiful pond right there. And the old school building set up there where the snow is, back up in there. We found out that the house was built in 1891, this house. There was an earlier house site down below this house. We tried to figure out where that stood because there's an ice house down there. And we think it could actually be in the pond.
Yeah. Wow.
So you'll see the pond in my video. You know, of course, that's not original. I mean, it was built man-made. And the earlier house to this one stood down below. We don't know if it's in that pond or not. But so anything we find here is probably going to be 1900s and later. All right, you guys, let's gear up and get going. All right, we're down at the house. We just started. Actually, we started about 15 minutes ago. Been digging up a lot of trash. But Bryan says he's found a buckle. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Yep. Gold plated.
Yeah, it's gold plated.
I don't know how old it is.
That I don't know. Doesn't quite look.
Yeah, it doesn't look old. Yeah, it's brass with gold plating on it.
I don't see any markings, but we won't really know until we get it cleaned up.
Yep. Well, at least you're on the board. I got my first artifact. It's not that great, but it's not junk. And I'm off the front of this house, and I'm just working myself over here to where the stairs are. And the ground is absolutely full of signals. And I have found nothing but trash. But I think this is a piece of jewelry. Let's take a look. And I popped it out. And sorry I got my gloves on, but man, it's cold out here. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a brooch. There's where the pin was, right there. Let me get my my other camera out and get a close-up of that so we can take a look at it. All right, you guys. Now can you see it? Looks like a brooch. See, right there's where the pin was, I believe. I think it's a piece of jewelry. Probably Victorian age. You know, actually, if this house was built in 1880, 1891, I mean, that's probably a period to the house. All right, you guys. I got a mid-tone, not high, and I just started digging it up, and I already see what it is. I'll let you guys take a look. All right, see there? I told Bryan, I think it's an axe head. Is it? Oh, could be the whole axe. No, unless a root grew up in it. All right, there we are. It is a little hand hatchet, and it's got the wings on it, so that's pretty old. Yeah, that's pretty old. I like finding these. Typically I restore them. This one I'll let Bryan restore. Bryan can have. There you go, Bryan. It's actually in good shape. It's really good shape, and it's cute.
I can clean that up and put it back on handle.
Yeah, I mean, it's in great shape.
I've done quite a few of them where I've rehandled them.
You can see where they busted on the back of it, using it as a wedge.
Yeah.
All right.
That looks like a Michigan pattern. That right there?
Yep.
Looks like it's a Michigan pattern.
Yeah, they say those wings are, you know, early period, 1800s. Oh, yeah. All right, well, I want to stick this to the side because I can't carry that around, but we'll come get it later. All right, you guys, I popped the plug and pulled it out. It's nothing great, but I find one of these pretty much at any old house like this. And they're still pretty cool, I think. Let's take a look. All right, so I pulled it out, and you probably already know what it is. See that? That is the top of a lantern. Now it comes right in there. Yeah, try to knock it out. There we go. There we go. It's beautiful. Oil lamp, kerosene lamp. From this beautiful old house right there. Look at that. Cool. What a beautiful house. All right, let's keep going. All right, Bryan found something good. Real good.
It's a frame.
It's a frame? A gun frame?
Yep, it's a frame.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's a pistol frame.
Wow.
That's my third one this year.
Oh wow, can I look at it?
This is my year for guns. It's a pistol frame.
Yeah, it is. Way to go.
That's my third one I found this year now.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And what kind of 22, you think?
I'm
or
guessing
38?
Maybe.
It's
I'm gonna have to do some research on that one. All right, I have my find for the day.
Yep, there you go, buddy.
It's gonna be hard to
beat that, huh?
beat that one right now. That's very
You
cool.
know, I've got iron turned off on my
You might want to turn your iron
machine
on. You might want to turn it on.
because the ground's just so full.
That was in the 60s.
Yeah, I went right through here. Let's see, that's what you miss. All right, way to go, Bryan. Bryan and I were hiding underneath this tree because it's pouring down the rain. And so while he's standing there, he found something pretty decent. I think it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's still got the string in it.
His machine's going crazy. All right, let me see it.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, you guys. Do you know what this is?
Pan down there.
Yeah, you see that pond right there? Now, do you know what this is?
It's leaning up against this tree all this time.
It's an old fishing reel. An old time fishing reel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. It's pretty cool,
Yeah, I've
Bryan.
never found a fishing reel before. It's not a gun, but it's still
Yeah,
outdoorsy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
All right, hopefully the rain will let up.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. It's miserable weather out here. My nose is running.
Mine is too. At least our fingers aren't frozen in.
Yeah, no, my hands are. I've got these gloves on. All right, let's keep going.
It's not good.
No, all right, you guys. Bryan and I aren't finding a whole lot. You think you pretty much have seen everything I've found. We're right at the pond, and this is the old spring. We're trying to determine its age, but it's
I don't know.
concrete.
It is concrete. I saw the stone right there.
I see rebar right over there, Bryan.
Yeah, and look, there's fence
Yeah.
where they had the door.
Yeah. The landowner told us that the original house was down here, somewhere under the water, and we thought that we would come down here. If there was a house down here, an older house, we should have been finding stuff, and we just have not been finding anything. My detector's going crazy.
Mine is too.
There's a power line right there. All right, you guys. I mean,
might spend just a little longer, but
I don't know how much longer we're going to be here. If we're going to try somewhere else, or Bryan did find a wedding band up behind here, up at the other site. Where
house predates this one.
Yeah, we shot a video there, and it was pretty trashy up there. I do have that video. I'll link that video up above. Found some old buttons and stuff, but you know, just some odds and ends you'd find at a house like that. No old coins.
Yeah. But
you would think at a house like this we would have been finding stuff. I mean, this house was built in the late 1800s, but all right, well, if I bring you guys back, that means we found something. Otherwise, that's it. All right, you guys, we're gonna call it today. It's gonna be a short video. It's been raining off and on. It's very cold out here, about just a degree or two above snow. Wouldn't you say so?
yeah.
It's kind of miserable. And you know, we're actually surprised of what we didn't find here in the yard. Just not a lot of old stuff. In fact, very few things. But you know, we found some stuff. We thought we'd end the day right here, and I'll show you what we found. We'll start with Bryan. Of course, I think, you know, I've already showed you the reel. I didn't show you the lantern top. You found a lantern top. A little kitty car, probably from the 70s there. And around
Chain link.
Oh, is that a chain link?
Well, is it a chain link or a buckle?
Oh, I thought it was a buckle. No, it's a buckle.
Is it a buckle?
Yeah, I don't think it's a chain link. It's too thin. He found the gun, which was the find of the day. Found that buckle. Found, I don't know what that is.
I don't know either.
And
screwdriver
top.
And 1 wheat penny.
And 1 wheat penny. So I found the hatchet head. I found 2 pieces of lantern top. I found a piece of, I don't know what it is. Found 2 dimes and a penny. I found the brooch frame there. Didn't show you that. That's a piece of a Model T. It's the valve stem. Found a big piece of lead, chunk of lead. Man, when I first got that, I thought I got something good there. Just a lot of junk. A lot of junk, but we had fun.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Bryan, did you have a good time?
We always have a good time.
Always have a good time. Bryan, I really appreciate you bringing me out here.
Yep.
All right, you guys, thanks for joining us this episode. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care and God bless.
Yeah.